When you step onto a cruise ship, everything feels easy. Your cabin is ready, the food keeps coming, the ship looks spotless, and the crew always seems calm and friendly. But behind that smooth vacation experience is a team of people working hard from morning until late at night to keep everything running. And while crew members are trained to stay professional, that does not mean they love everything passengers do. Some habits are minor annoyances. Others slow down service, create extra work, or put crew in uncomfortable situations. In this video, we are revealing 16 things cruise passengers do that crew members secretly hate. Some of these mistakes are surprisingly common, and there is a good chance you may have seen them on your own cruise without even realizing it. Let us start with one of the most common mistakes passengers make the moment they board. Number 1. Entering cabins too early. This is one of the most common mistakes on embarkation day, and crew members find it incredibly frustrating. The moment you board, it is natural to want to head straight to your cabin. But what many passengers do not realize is that embarkation day is also turnaround day for the crew. While guests are arriving, cabin attendants are rushing to clean and prepare hundreds of rooms in a very short amount of time. So when passengers slip past corridor barriers or head into hallways before the official announcement, they are not just being early, they are getting in the way of a tight schedule. Even dropping off bags for a minute can slow things down. The best thing you can do is wait until cabins are officially open. Number 2. Leaving a messy cabin. No one expects you to deep clean your cabin during your vacation. But there is a big difference between a lived-in room and a disaster zone. Cabin attendants work hard to keep your space comfortable, and one thing they dread is opening the door to a room covered in clutter. Clothes on the floor, old food containers on counters, and trash left in random places all make their job harder. It slows them down and creates extra work. What many passengers also do not realize is that crew are often told not to touch personal clothing because of the risk of being accused of taking something. That means if your clothes are spread everywhere, parts of the room may not get cleaned properly. Keep your clothes together, use the trash can, and leave the main surfaces reasonably clear. Number 3. Flushing inappropriate items. This is one of the biggest mistakes passengers can make on a cruise, and crew members hate dealing with the results. A ship's plumbing system is not like the one you have at home. It is more delicate and designed to handle only specific materials. That means thick toilet paper from home, tissues, cotton swabs, sanitary products, and even so-called flushable wipes can cause serious problems. Once something clogs the system, it does not just affect one cabin. It can create backups in multiple rooms and become a major maintenance headache for the crew. The rule is simple. If it did not come from the ship, do not flush it. Use the trash can instead. Number 4. Walking barefoot and dressing inappropriately. This may seem like a small thing, but for crew members it is a real annoyance. Walking barefoot through public areas is not just frowned upon, it is also unhygienic and sometimes a safety concern. Crew members work hard to keep shared spaces clean, and they do not want to see bare feet in places like the buffet, cafes, or indoor lounges. It is the same with putting your feet up on furniture. No one wants to sit where someone else has just had their feet, especially in areas where people eat and drink. Then there is the issue of improper clothing. Wet swimwear, bare chests, and beachwear in indoor dining spaces often force the crew to step in and enforce rules that should really be common sense. The guideline is simple. Wear shoes in public areas and dress appropriately once you leave the pool deck. Number 5. Ignoring your kids. Cruises are a great vacation for families, but one thing crew members really do not appreciate is when parents act as if the staff are there to babysit. Outside of the kids' club and other supervised programs, keeping an eye on children is still the parents' responsibility. This becomes especially important around pool areas, busy decks, stairways, and railings. Even if there is a lifeguard nearby, that does not mean your child is being individually watched every second. Crew members know how quickly something can go wrong on a ship, and seeing children running wild or climbing where they should not be puts them in a stressful position. It also forces the crew to step in and correct behavior that should never have become their problem in the first place. The best approach is simple. Enjoy the cruise with your children, but stay present and keep a close eye on them. And before we move on, if you are enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe to Cruise Adventure and hit the bell so you do not miss any future cruise tips, cruise news, and onboard secrets. Number 6. Making late-night noise. When you are in vacation mode, it is easy to forget that a cruise ship is not just a floating resort. For the crew, it is also home. After long shifts, they need rest just like everyone else on board. That is why loud hallway behavior late at night is something crew members truly hate. Shouting across corridors, laughing outside cabin doors, and carrying on with loud conversations may not seem like a big deal in the moment, but sound travels quickly on a ship. Thin walls and narrow hallways make it easy to disturb sleeping passengers and off-duty crew trying to recharge. Once it gets late, treat the cabin corridors the same way you would in a hotel. Keep your voice down and save the party atmosphere for the nightclub, the bar, or the open deck. Number 7. Hogging deck chairs. This is one of the most frustrating issues on any cruise, and crew members hate being stuck in the middle of it. We are talking about passengers who claim a deck chair with a towel, a book, or a bag, then disappear for a long stretch of time while everyone else searches for a place to sit. From the crew's point of view, it is a no-win situation. If they leave the unattended chairs alone, other guests complain that people are reserving seats they are not even using. But if the crew removes those belongings, they risk getting yelled at by the passenger who comes back later and insists the seat was taken. If you are using the chair, that is fine. But if you are leaving the area for more than a short break, take your things with you. Number 8. Filming crew without asking. These days, a lot of passengers document every part of their vacation. They film the sail away, the food, the cabin tour, and the fun around the ship. But one thing some people forget is that crew members are not automatically part of that content. Pointing a phone or camera at a crew member while they are working can feel invasive and uncomfortable. Some may not mind being on camera, and some may even smile and wave. But others may be shy, private, or simply not want to appear in a stranger's video online. If you want to include a crew member in a photo or video, ask first. It shows respect, gives them a choice, and turns what could be an awkward moment into a polite interaction. Number 9. Complaining instead of asking. Even on the best cruise, small things can go wrong. Maybe your meal is not quite right, a light in the cabin is not working, or something you requested has not arrived yet. Crew members understand that issues happen. What they do not appreciate is when passengers skip the simple solution and go straight to complaining. One of the most frustrating things for the crew is when a guest immediately heads to guest services over a minor problem that could have been fixed in minutes by the right person. It can feel as though the crew member was never even given a chance to do their job. It is even worse when a passenger says nothing during the cruise, then leaves a harsh review afterward about a problem no one knew existed. If something is wrong, start with the crew member closest to the issue. In many cases, the fix is quick and easy. Number 10. Demanding off-menu food. Most crew members in the dining room genuinely want you to enjoy your meal, and they will often do their best to accommodate simple requests. Asking for something basic, like extra fruit, plain vegetables, or a simple grilled item, is usually not a problem. What they secretly hate is when passengers treat the menu as if it is only a suggestion and expect the kitchen to create something completely different on demand. A cruise ship galley is a massive operation serving thousands of meals on a tight schedule. It is carefully organized to keep service moving smoothly. So, when one guest demands a complicated custom dish, it can disrupt the flow and create extra pressure for the kitchen and wait staff. If the crew goes out of their way to make something special for you, the kindest thing you can do is appreciate it quietly. Once other passengers hear about it, they may start expecting the same treatment. Number 11. Blaming crew for the rules. This is something crew members deal with all the time, and it can be incredibly frustrating. Whether it happens at the bar, in the dining room, or at guest services, passengers sometimes get upset about a policy and take that frustration out on the person standing in front of them. But the truth is simple. The crew did not create the rules. They are just the ones required to enforce them. It might be a corkage fee for bringing your own wine into the dining room. It might be a drink package limit at the bar. It might be a rule about what you can bring on board. Whatever the policy is, arguing with the crew member rarely changes anything. It only makes their job more difficult and turns a normal interaction into an unpleasant one. If you do not like a cruise line policy, raise that issue with the company, not with the employee who has no power to change it. Number 12. Storing your cruise card in awkward places. This may sound minor, but it is a real pet peeve for many crew members. Throughout the cruise, staff often need to take your cruise card to check your identity, charge a drink, or process a purchase. That means they have to physically handle it. And one thing they really do not enjoy is being handed a card that has been tucked into sweaty or uncomfortable places. Keeping your card inside swimwear or in a bra may seem convenient to you, but for the crew member receiving it, it can be awkward and unhygienic. It creates an uncomfortable moment that is very easy to avoid. The better option is simple. Treat your cruise card the way you would treat a credit card. Keep it somewhere, dry, clean, and easy to reach. Number 13. Tipping on the bill. This is one of those cruise topics many passengers misunderstand. We are not talking about the automatic gratuities that are often added to your account. This is about the extra tip you may want to give when a crew member has provided truly exceptional service. A lot of passengers assume the easiest way to do that is by adding extra money to the receipt. And while that may seem convenient, crew members often prefer something else. Depending on the ship's policy, money added on a bill may be processed in a way that means it does not go directly to the specific person you intended to reward. If you really want to thank a particular crew member for going above and beyond, cash given directly is often the most appreciated option. It is personal, clear, and more likely to reach the person who actually earned it. Number 14. Asking crew to break the rules. This is where passenger behavior goes from annoying to genuinely unfair. Crew members really hate being asked to bend a rule for someone's convenience, because what feels like a small favor to a guest can put that employee in a serious position. It could be asking a bartender to serve an underage passenger, trying to bring someone into an area they are not allowed to access, or pressuring a crew member to ignore a safety rule for a child. In moments like these, the passenger may think they are simply asking for a harmless exception. But for the crew member, it can mean risking disciplinary action or even losing their job. That is what makes this so disrespectful. If a rule exists on board, respect it and never ask someone else to break it for you. Number 15. Demanding perks and upgrades. A lot of passengers board a cruise thinking there is still a good chance they can talk their way into a better cabin or extra perks once they are on the ship. But in reality, that almost never happens. Most cruise lines now handle upgrades before sailing through bidding systems, promotions, or pre-assigned inventory, which means there is usually very little left to offer by the time guests come on board. That is why crew members at guest services often dread these conversations. Passengers sometimes show up expecting a free upgrade, a special exception, or extra benefits simply because of loyalty status. But having status does not mean the crew can suddenly create perks that are not part of the official program. The best approach is to board with realistic expectations. Enjoy the perks that actually come with your booking, and understand that the crew cannot produce upgrades on demand. Number 16. Being rude or disrespectful. More than any specific habit, this is the attitude crew members dislike the most. A passenger can make a small mistake now and then, and most crew members will understand. But when someone is rude, entitled, or openly disrespectful, it changes the entire interaction and makes the job far more difficult than it needs to be. That disrespect can show up in many ways. It can be yelling at a crew member over something minor, speaking to them as if they are beneath you, mocking their accent, or asking intrusive personal questions about their salary, family, or private life. It can also mean ignoring basic courtesy, like refusing to acknowledge a greeting or taking up too much of their time when they are clearly busy. At the end of the day, crew members are hardworking professionals who spend long periods away from home to give guests a great vacation. They are not personal servants, and they should never be treated that way. So, as you can see, most of the things crew members secretly hate are not huge dramatic actions. They are the small habits and attitudes that make life on board harder than it needs to be. The good news is that nearly all of them are easy to avoid once you know better. A little patience, awareness, and basic respect can make a big difference. Helps the crew do their jobs more smoothly, creates a better atmosphere on the ship, and ultimately makes the cruise experience more enjoyable for everyone on board. And now I would love to hear from you. What passenger behaviors have you seen on a cruise that probably drive the crew crazy? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Cruise Adventure, hit the bell, and join us for more cruise tips, cruise news, and onboard secrets. Thanks for watching.